Hello, so here we are for a back rep. So I thought, got a lovely morning, so just thought we'd set up in the garden. At home at the moment, kids are at school, hurt my leg, not much else to do, so thought I'd give myself a little game of 40k in the back garden. So what I've set up is half a standard board, a bit of terrain, a bit of rockiness, which we'll say is going to give cover, and deployment hammer and anvil, and just set a custom mission where we've got Space Marine Captain Gerard Ixion's been sent in to explore a Necron abandoned world, and while he is there, he's got to come and capture these glowing objectives, understand what is going on. He's brought a librarian with him just to see if they can understand it a little bit better. But while he has entered this city, a mighty Aytarch from the Eldar Ulthwe Aytarch world has also discovered this world and is also interested in this world. So we'll play it over 5 missions, like 5 rounds. At the end of the battle, each of the objectives, if you control them, which is normal within 3 inches, will be worth D3 points. So yeah, let's go have a look at the armies. So here are the Space Marines, an exploratory force led by Captain Gerard Ixion, old metal model with power fist and bolt gun, and a librarian. And they're both going to lead 2 identical tactical squads, sergeants with bolters and chainswords, and a missile launcher and a flamer in there as well. And they'll be in 2 rhinos. We've got Predator Destructor with heavy bolters, the autocannon, and everything else that goes with it, hunter killer missile, etc. And a Razorback with las cannons, which I've just noticed is missing. Sort that in a sec. With a Devastator squad of plasma cannons, and a sergeant with a combi weapon and thunder hammer, and just scouting ahead of the force, just checking over. Got a small unit of scouts. So onto the Eldar force, we have the Aytarch with glaive and fusion gun. He has the enhancement, which I think is sorry, I can't remember what it's called. Basically gives an extra battle focus point per turn. I also have 3 units of Guardians with Bright Lance, Shuriken Cannon. They are going in a Wave Serpent with Twin Shuriken Cannon, Twin Bright Lance, 2 Vipers at the back with missile launchers, and a War Walker as well. So that are the forces for today. I also missed the enhancement on the Space Marine Captain. Is the Honor Vehement, so he gets +1 attack and strength when in combat, and if in the Assault Doctrine, he will be +2. Right, deployment. So deployment is done. We've got the Eldar at this end, and we've got the Vipers going to take the flank, just to nip up past the side of the building. The Walker heading up at the front, ready to scout move. The Aytarch is in this one with his Guardian squad, and then we've got a Wave Serpent with another Guardian squad on this flank. Coming over to the Marines, very much similar. So 1 Rhino with the Captain in. Let's go up the right hand side. We have a Razorback with the Devastator squad in. We have a Librarian ready to go and investigate the sites, Predator Destructor, and the 2 multi-melter bikes. I think I forgot to say running them as ATVs. So there we are. Wow, be ready for the first turn. So 1, 2, 3 Marines go first. 4, 5, 6 Eldar go first. Eldar, turn 1. So what has happened? So Wave Serpent here has just moved up to tuck behind the building, and he's turned his bright lances to angle at the Destructor and the bike. Same with this. The Autarch's just swept over, so he's got angled down and across. Just a slight shuffle here. Both the Vipers move to get an angle downtown, and then the Warwalker's crept up into the building to take an advanced position. Again, got various angles. So I'm going to move on to the shooting phase. Okay, starting with the rear Viper, is going downtown and shooting at the ATV. So it's a good start as a miss. So second Viper, rinse and repeat. So hits a strength 10, toughness 5. That gives us a 2. That's a 6, so that is a penetrating shot. Star shot is -2. Don't think that bike's getting cover, so not very well. So 5 up. Just bounces off the hole. That's what they needed. That didn't go too well down that flank. So we will move on to the Warwalker. The Warwalker is going to take some pop shots over at the Librarian's Rhino. So you can start with Shuriken Cannon. Okay, that's 2 hits. So he's wound on 5s. Just 1 wound at -1, but getting cover. And so that will now be a 3 up save, which it makes. And then the Bright Lance fails to hit. Quick advance by the Eldar, possibly at the detriment of some of their accuracy. Okay, we'll come back here and we're going to put the rear Wave Serpent, everything into the bike. So, Shuriken Cannons. And that is a wound, -1, and it's going to get some cover. That'll be a save, and then the Bright Lance. It's another miss. The Eldar are struggling. They've not made any impact at all on this Marine force. Okay, rinse and repeat then. Let's see if we can get rid of one of these multi-melters. So, Shuriken Cannons. Just the 1 hit again. That's a wound. Cover. No, so that is 2 damage. That is now down to 6 wounds. And then the Bright Lance hits at last. Wounds. 5 up save. Oh, that is definitely cooked. Makes the save with cover. So that is pretty much the shooting phase done. Okay, finally then we're going to get into the Razorback that's just poked out the side, this final. So I'm going to do Twin Link first. All miss, and then the Underslung, 1 hit, fails to wound. Well, that was a pretty disastrous first turn for the Eldar, but they have got themselves in the position to strike with their speed and guile. Space Marines, turn 1. So, the captain, in his anger at seeing the Eldar turn up while he's trying to just explore, has gone bold, and he has Oath of Momented this Wave Serpent. So he's piled out and wants to get hold of the contents once all these other bits have lined up and destroyed it. So we have the Razorback has just shuffled through and is lined up here. The Destructor has stayed still because he's got some angles. The melter bike has got within 12 inches, and this bike here has gone to grab the objective, and then is lining up against this war walker. So we go into Marines shooting phase. So starting with this destructor, we're going to aim at the wave serpent. So it does have cover. So I'm going to start with the hunt killer missile. So hitting on a 4, that's a hit, and then we will wound on a 4 because of the serpent shields. So that is a wound. It's -3, so it's now down to -2. So it's a 5-up save. No, and that will be d6 damage. Oh, the big 6, that hurts. So the wave serpent down to 7. Okay, destructor cannon, 4 shots. That is 3 hits, strength 9, toughness 4s. Just the 1 wound, and that is a save. That will definitely be a save. Don't know whose dice that is. Pick that up somewhere. Okay, and then the heavy bolters, 6 shots. Those 3 are lethal, and then 5s to wound. So 3 saves of 3 up, and the wave serpent survives the first salvo from the destructor, who has spent its hunter killer missile. Okay, we'll move on to the ATV. Is in rapid fire range, so it's going to put his bolters in. Bang, 1 miss. Also, it's Oath of Mayhem, which I completely forgot. And that is 3 wounds, -1, but it's getting cover. Takes 2 more wounds from bolter fire, and then the misser, 2 shots in it, both hit. This will be 4s to wound, and that's 1 wound. -4, so it's 6-up save of cover, nothing. D6 plus 2, that is a dead wave serpent, which does not explode. Despite no explosion, the melter must have hit through the hull and hurt 4 guardians. They tried to back off into cover, seeing that the captain is nearby. So they've got quite a distance, but they've still got quite a bit of firepower to come into them. So we're going to move on to the Razorback, who now, not having any armor to shoot at close by, is going to go downtown and shoot at the wave serpent poking around the corner. So we're going to start with hunter killer. Is a hit. 4s to wound. No, doesn't wound. Okay, and then twin lance cannon. That's a miss. It's a good start. And then I guess the storm bolter will go into the guardians. 4 shots. Okay, 2 hits. 3s to wound. And then no AP, so 4-up saves. There's another guardian slain. Okay. Next then, this rhino is going to put his hunter killer downtown and his storm bolter into the guardians. So hunter killer. Is that a hit or a miss?